Hello, everybody. I want to go over the week 8 assignments and instructions with you to explain a little bit more detail about what you are to do. So last week, you filled out this research questions and reasons document, and this is going to help you plan your Unit 3 argumentative essay. This will be the culminating writing assignment for the semester. So far, you've taken one debatable topic, you have done a lit review, and you've done an informational essay where you compared two different perspectives on the issue. So you have looked at a total of 4 different articles, all related to the same debatable issue. Now in Unit 3, you are going to take a clear position on this issue and support your perspective, your position, with credible reasons backed up by credible sources. So you want to look at my feedback because the reasons that you put here on this document could be the supporting reasons in this Unit 3 paper. So even if you got a perfect score on the document, I will likely have given you some feedback. It is very important that you read that feedback so that you have a clear position on this issue and you have your supporting reasons. All right, so that's the first thing you want to do. The next thing you want to do is to read using EBSCOhost for research and using Google Scholar. This week you're going to find 3 more articles that are credible for this issue. And one of them has to be from EBSCOhost. The other 2 could be from also EBSCOhost, or you may want to try Google Scholar, or they could be from an internet search or from SIRS or Credo or any of the other databases that we have used in this course. The idea is that by the time you're done this week, you will have looked at least 7 different articles related to this topic. And you may use all of them in this final research paper. So we're not starting all over again. You're keeping the ones you've already used and adding to that 3 more this week for a total of 7. The requirement for your Unit 3 argumentative essay is at least 6 credible articles. So we're sort of making sure that you're going to have at least 6 good articles. All right, so your task this week is to find 3 more articles, one of which is from EBSCOhost, and then to show that you have gotten credible articles, you are going to fill out the Unit 3 Article Evaluations worksheet. This is what you'll be submitting for a grade this week. As you find your articles, you should be looking at this worksheet because some of the things you put in this worksheet are done as you're looking. So let's see what that worksheet looks like. All right, so this worksheet is rather lengthy because it's doing the same thing for 3 additional articles. So the first thing you're going to do is write down where you are getting this information. If you are searching on the internet, you're going to put here which search engine you used. Did you use Google, Bing, Yahoo? And you would simply write that down. If you used EBSCOhost for this article, and of course one of them must be from EBSCOhost, then you need to name the database that you used. So, of course, once you've read the information, you'll have a better idea. But when you go into EBSCOhost, you'll see a list of databases. You don't go immediately into a search bar, if you will. I recommend that you use Academic Search and Master File. They're the most general ones, but you can choose others if it seems more relevant for your topic. So the first thing you're going to do, let me back out here a little bit, is to write down the database in which you found your article. Now, I've marked 2 here, but let's say I go into multitasking and disadvantages. And let's say that I find this one. I don't know. I would need to look and see, where did I get this from? This one is from Academic Search Complete. So on my document, I'm going to put here Academic Search Complete. All right, so if you got it from Google Scholar, that's going to be a Google search. Basically, if you got it from SIRS, you would put down SIRS or Credo. I need to know where you got it from, and don't put down EBSCOhost. So it's either Google, SIRS, Credo, or one of the specific databases from EBSCOhost. The next item on the article evaluation sheet is to list the search terms that you used. And this is why you want to fill this out as you are searching. So if you're putting in multitasking and disadvantages, you would put those terms here. There's space for you to put in 8 terms. I don't know that you will use that many, but any terms you use as you're searching for that article, you would record here. The next thing you're going to do is to record the APA reference entry. And remember, this is not just a link. This has to be the full entry that you would put on your references page. Author, date, title, source, and web address if that's appropriate. So let's say you're here in this EBSCOhost article. You've got all that information right here. There is a cite button over on the right, which I recommend that you use, but just make sure that you're getting the APA 7th edition. So this would be the citation that you would need to put in your document. So just copy that. Then it asks for you to put the APA in-text citation that you would use. So that's when you paraphrase or quote information within your essay. So that, of course, will be in parentheses. In this case, we have 3 different authors. So it would be Shin et al. And then the date, 2019. If, of course, you used specific information, a quote, you would also include the page number in this case. Next, you're going to fill out the CRAP test on this article. So answer the questions for its currency, relevance, accuracy, authority, and purpose. Please answer all questions. If something is not relevant or not applicable for whatever reason, you could put that in there, but if you leave it blank, you will lose points. Then there is a blank for you to fill in how this is appropriate for your research project. So think about those reasons that you're going to use. Which of those reasons is this article going to help you with? The same thing then is done with your second article and your third. And that's the extent of this document. So again, if one of your articles must come from EBSCOhost, EBSCOhost sometimes takes a little bit of effort to find an article that will work. So you may have to look a while and make sure that the article is not too long. I'm not going to allow you to have a 40-page source or even a 20-page source. So make sure that it's within reason for the scope of your research. Make sure that it is not too technical for the purposes of what you're trying to do. Make sure that it is relevant to one of those reasons that you are planning to use in your argumentative essay. Okay, I think that that's going to do it for this week. There's a place here for you to submit your article evaluations. If you have any questions, please contact me.